One sec. I gotta check something. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Weird, weird, weird. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer. Da 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 da. I wanted to message my buddy. Okay, so the truck is not perfect, but the big but, the massive but. I switched computers again. But the most important thing, I need a haircut because my hair is starting to like go all over the place after I wash it. Is this works? Is this perfect? Absolutely not. But it's definitely, it feels decent. Yeah, there's still some sections here that need some work. Specifically around this. And here is also seems a bit low for some reason. But we can make it through on this side, just not the other side. So, first things first, we're gonna have to do some... We're gonna have to do some updates to the UI because when I hit start, I want to be able to exit out of start instead of just being just replay. And I want to add this map to the world and maybe even add an unstuck. Let's see if we can jump through here if we go fast enough. No. Yeah, there's definitely some issues. Not to mention that these are like actual geo. So like when they're raised up. They actually like do stuff. And then like some of them are like under. So like nothing's really correct. And I had to adjust a bunch of buildings. But the important thing is that this mostly works. And then we can go take a look at what Aku said. Oh, he's watching the Game Awards. God damn it, I did it again. Okay, I need to see if I can raise this a little bit. Oh, or something. Something needs to be done. Here, I wonder if this can be raised. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, no. This entire section can be erased. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. This explains everything. Is this everything? I think this is everything. Okay, this works. I think that's enough to solve that problem. And then we can just raise this. Never mind. We're leaving that the way it is. Dear God, that would be way too much to... Are these all seriously individual? Oh my God. That's fucking terrible. Rip. Anyways, this is all placeholder stuff, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. For now, let us grab ourselves a... what's I going to do? Right. We want to make this playable. Okay, let's see if it populates. It does. It does populate them. Populates quite a few of them. It's beautiful. So for the most part, this is mostly the idea here. And I think I'm pretty happy with how this has come out. This is fucking brilliant. All right, there we go. So we can add our own, and we can add spawners. So this is perfect because we can add. We've added one back here somewhere. There's one that we've purposely added just ourselves, unless I already ran her over. I think I already ran her over. But check this out. Check this out. This is the cool part right here. All right, maybe not right here, but we actually have like overpasses and stuff like that now. I think I'm driving on the correct side of the road. Okay, yeah, no, I was driving on the right. It's the right or the correct side of the road is being driven on. So yeah, you can actually gain air going when you get to like the top of this ramp. Oh, bam! So the downshift is not at the right spot. I need to bring the downshift downshift up, right? And that will fix the reverse issue. But as far as everything else goes, this is pretty dope. We've got a lot of runway here. We might even be able to hit 6th gear. It's very hard to hit 6th gear. I think I need to tune it so 6th gear is a little bit easier to hit. Because right now it's like actually next to impossible. Also, the braking force is dog shit. Give me speed! Speed, god damn it! Whee! Come on, come on! Okay. Alright, so let's tweak the car just a little bit, because the vehicle does not feel great. Do. First things first, we want to save because we don't want to lose anything. There we go. Then we want to come down to here and we want to say brake. Engine brake, idle brake input. Do hand brake. I don't know what rise rate at which the input value rises. How much to press the brake? Wait, what? Say 5. We'll bring this up to 1. And then I want the handbrake rise rate of, maybe this needs to be 1000, and let's try that. That actually feels so much better. Okay, so the braking's better, although I think that it needs to be a little bit higher. It's not quite where I want it. So we're going to go maybe up another 200. I want a little bit more of a very sudden stop when possible when possible, right? That doesn't feel as squishy. Maybe a little higher. I want it to really feel like you're slamming on the brakes. Right now, it doesn't kind of feel that way. It feels like you're letting on the brakes. We might have to go more drastic than we've got right now. All right, let's go even higher. Let's do 3,000. So I started at 200. Then I went to 1,000, and 1,000 felt better. But even like 1,500 still felt not enough. Actually, I wonder if it's the wheels. Ah. Let's see if this works. I think this might be it. Oh wait. Max torque brake. Actually, what was this at? Okay, so if this one needs to be, let's say 5,000 for max torque brake, and then 8,000 for max handbrake torque. Because I believe that I'm throwing on the handbrake with this one here. Wait. That kind of feels about right. The only thing that I'd need to do now is like add wiggle to it. So like as you brake, your car starts to slide. But I don't have a direct way of doing that at the moment. So that's fine. Although like letting off the gas shouldn't be the most efficient way of braking, and right now I think it is. Okay, so that was with actually pressing a brake button. Let's get up into gear 5 and just let the gas off and see what that feels like. Because that should be a much more gradual decrease, right? Oh, this doesn't do anything. Does it? Oh no, it does. Okay. I I think that works. We'll work it out with time. Time and effort. Okay, so there's that, and then there's the gear. Here we need this to be a little bit higher. So maybe 1.1. Okay. So maybe we want 1.3, 1.2. There's 4. 5. Do we get out of 5? How long does it take us to get out of 5? And no, we're still struggling on 5 here. I want to be able to hit 6. I think that's too big of a drop. Okay, so maybe we go 1 instead of 75. Because we're going from like, it sounds like it's working, and then we go over to 6th gear, and it's just like, we're coasting, we're super coasting. There we go. That's what we want. I want us to be able to go faster, and I'm not entirely sure what that would mean. What if I increase our torque to 4,000 rather than 3,700? Let's see what this does. Vroom. Oh yeah, 100 and yeah, that's fast. This is really fast. I think we're at a good speed here. We want to be blazingly fast. Because like driving around this city when there's going to be actual vehicles and stuff like that on the road is going to be a little bit of a different beast than wandering around here without vehicles. So that's supposed to be this that it's actually supposed to be higher than it is. I don't know why it's so low. Some of this is a bit confusing. But that's fine. We'll work those out in post. Oh god. That's upsetting. That's not what I wanted to see here. There's a bunch of that I am not willing to do right now. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna be okay with this. Just bring that all the way down there like so. Same with this. Some of this just looks funny. I'm not gonna worry about it too much because like it is what it is, right? There we go. Hmm. Hmm, this is down a little bit. So I might be able to bring this up and solve some of my problem. No, that's kind of unfortunate. It's just like that entire building's just a little bit poorly positioned right now. Because there's no way around it. It's gonna have this problem because it's just solid right here, even though it shouldn't be. Yeah, this isn't supposed to be solid, and I don't think there's a way of adjusting that. Whatever. Ah, we'll fix it later. This building here works. I'm actually really happy with how this building is. I might want to change that one, but I'm not sure. This one's definitely being changed. We'll do that one right now, actually. There we go. Why is this so far up? Interesting. There we go. There we go. Look at that. This is all coming together. I forgot to even check to make sure that I was alive. I'm fairly certain I am. Of course, Restream kicked me out for some reason. I don't know why it kicked me out, but it kicked me out. Love it when that happens. Twitch. Make sure that Twitch is working. Here we go. Okay, and I'm live on on YouTube. Oh yeah, I imagine that it's because of the game awards or whatever. There we go. Look at that. That already feels so much nicer to like drive around the city and see stuff that actually looks good. I have to say that like it's so nice to be able to like drive around the city and be like, okay, let's jump to this one specifically. This absolutely needs to be taken care of real quick here. I can't have this not have collisions on it right now. I think this also doesn't have collisions. Part of me just wants to go default, project default, use complex as simple, but I know that that would be wrong because if I did that, then it would cause other problems. What? What's going on here? Oh, this quite literally doesn't have any collisions. Add box simplified collision. Project default. Save. There we go. And then if I open up this one, uh, add simple collision, add, because of where this is, I'm going to leave it as is. That's fine. These, I'm going to leave these without collision because they don't matter. This one here, I'm going to do box collision. But specifically for the collision here, I'm going to say, here we're going to say, there we go, use complexes. This shouldn't even be on that. Don't even want it. We'll leave it completely out. That one's fine. This one here, collisions, box. This one will add a box, but then we'll come down here and we are going to use complex. You know what? This one here, I'm going to leave uncollisioned. Do do. Box collision. That doesn't need collisions. There we go. Does this one work? Yeah, it does. Sweet. Does this one work? Yeah, can I drive into the center? Yes, I can. Sweet. It's all I cared about. It's everything good and right in the world. Dope. Hmm. What's going on here? Interesting. There we go. That looked so weird. Why is that doing that? I believe this is supposed to come down and then back up, and it's not doing that, and that's why this is wrong. Same with like over here. I imagine this actually goes down under this. So if we did that, it would fix that problem. This one's straight through. Yeah, this one's straight through. This one definitely goes down and then up, and this is all a hill right here. But anyways, let's get this map playable. It's menu time, menu time. It's been a while since we've looked at menus. We need this one. And then I think main menu. Here it is. This one. We're going to remove the test map because it is a test map. Um, and this is going to be there's test map button. We do want to change that to here, and we'll say world map button. And then here we'll say world map. And then here we want world map. There, save, compile. Then we want to do edit, project settings, maps and modes, packaging. Content, maps, worldmap.u. Save. File. Project settings. I think we're yeah, we're working on 17 now. Let's build. So this one now has a an entire system to it, which is great because that's what we want. I need drink. I will be right back. This will introduce the new game. The new map. Oh. I want to see quickly if there's a monkey. That monkey looks familiar. I feel like it would be this monkey. This monkey here could be fun. But yeah, oh no, it's Unreal and Unity combined into one. I think some of this guy's Unity only though. I don't know, that one's both. How much is this though? I don't want this monkey. He's too expensive. To do format. Unreal. I feel like there was a monkey. Had products produced with AI. This was produced with AI. I promise you. Look at that. That's an AI image right there. This has a monkey in it? Oh yeah, I guess it has a monkey, a hippo, and a cat? A hairless cat? Interesting. It's not really the style. I think that's more of like an ape. At any rate, it's a bit too high res. That one might work. Sasquatch. There was a monkey. Oh, you know what? It might have been in like one of these packs. Hmm. Seven unique anime species. There's not even a monkey in that pack. There was a monkey that I found, and I was like, this would be damn near perfect. You know what? It was probably this monkey, and I do not want to spend 80 bucks on it. It's too much. Way, way, way too much. Yeah, oh well. Either that or maybe it got taken down or something like that. Because there was a monkey that looked like it would work pretty well, but they be gone. They be gone. Interesting. Everybody, don't forget to claim your stuff. Oh. Oh yeah, next week we should be getting new items. Because I think that's going to be the 2-week, right? There's the first Tuesday, the second Tuesday, the third Tuesday. There we go. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if it was this guy. You know what? I think it might have been. This werewolf looks familiar. It's because it is familiar. I've played a game that used that werewolf. Like, I think that exact werewolf. Yeah, this guy might have had the monkey that I was looking for. I was wrong. He does not have the monkey that I was looking for. I don't think it's this. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can claim all the Megascan stuff for free. There's the Quixel Megascan stuff. You can claim them for free permanently until the end of the month. Once the end of the month goes past, though, you have to pay for them, and they get quite expensive. You won't get any of the new assets from it, but yeah. Yeah. And then they've got these free these 3 here are free until the 17th. And then we're going to have a new set of free items. Every month Unreal every the first Tuesday of every month and the third Tuesday of every month you get 3 new assets for free. It's just an Unreal thing. Or Epic does it. So, you know. By the way, did you want to see the game? Check out the new city that I dropped in. So I put in the new truck. This is actually Truck-kun. Though it is an unfinished version of Truck-kun. We should have the new models to replace this girl coming soon. I put in some of my buildings. Yeah. There we go. And here's one of the buildings that I did. You can tell which buildings I did because they're all like nicely colored and stuff. Spent a bunch of time tweaking this truck. He's still not perfect, but he's definitely better. So next thing to do is now that I have this area, the next thing I want to do is grab put in some I can start putting in vehicles and like other vehicles and put in I can add in the pedestrians now because that's going to be important. But I wanted to do a build to see whether or not this actually worked the way that I wanted it to. So we did a local build. God damn. Well, I need to put in a proper loading screen now. Yeah, loading screens are like a big deal. We splat. So yeah, this is kind of what the city will look like. It's not it's by no means perfect, but this is kind of what the city will look like to some degree. Oh, that's a floating building. Ah, whatever. Yeah, it's a lot of fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. So, um, I enjoy driving around this city and stuff like that. It's really nice having this all be here, so I can like drive around it and see how the vehicle feels and stuff like that. The Twitch viewer layout? Wait, what do you mean? There's a Twitch viewer layout? I think I don't know about it. They did? I'm very observant, as you can tell. Give me a second. Let me see if I can hop my ass off this by hitting this at just the right angle. No, I'm not going fast enough. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even notice. I've been on Twitch today and I totally didn't notice that they changed that. Alright, so main map looking good. I like it. 10 out of 10. Let's take a look at this Twitch layout that you're talking about. Is this a new layout? Feel like I'm a little bit lost here. I'm not gonna lie, I think I don't know what it used to look like. Uh, I want a side by side because I legitimately can't tell. This looks a bit bigger, maybe. Oh yeah, they got rid of the buttons down here. Oh no, that was just him. Everybody's in the Gamer Awards right now. Oh, that looks like Pow World. VR chat. Oh, there's. I wonder if he's streaming with somebody. Huh. their bar of buttons. I think the main difference is just moving the bar up to the top. Wait, it got moved to the top? Is that what it was? Oh. Oh yeah. This is at the top now. Oh. Interesting. I kind of like having it up here maybe. Yeah, I think it kind of makes a little bit more sense to be up there. What's this button? Is it this looks like a download button or an up? Oh, that is a share button. Okay. More options. There's a knock. Still don't know why they developed that. Oh, and then you can drop it down a little bit more. Interesting. I don't know. I think I'm largely indifferent. I very obviously didn't notice. I think the reason why I largely don't care is because it's functionality that I didn't use. Was that a change they did today? Like was that a today change? Huh. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie that I largely didn't even notice. Ah, That would do it. I can imagine many people didn't particularly care for the new stuff. Yeah, I could see that being a thing that people just didn't like. At least I've got an idea now of things that I need to build. Like this building here definitely needs to be taken care of. Some of the stuff's inside out. I might be able to get away with just replacing this with a generic building, but I might have to redo that entire building. This one and this one are kind of, and this one are kind of like these three here are kind of hero-y. This one here I can get away with keeping, I think, that way. This I want to replace with a building because this is actually a building. Actually, this section here might need to be redone as a singular building because this is kind of not right. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. This is fine the way that it is. I can probably make that work. Leave that the way it is. This building here doesn't largely matter. These buildings are entirely wrong here. These feel mostly right. It is very flat though, and this area is not this flat in real life. There's an overhang between these two buildings. Like they're actually connected. There's a walkway right here. If I remember correctly. I think it's this building has a walkway between the two. All right, got to do some house chores. I'll catch you later. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Don. You have yourself a good one, man. Do 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 do. Okay, now what we need to do is go back to our other map, which I think was main game map. I want to say it's main game map. This could be wrong, and it might be wrong because of how long it's taking to load. Oh wait, there was something that I wanted to do. Async loading screen. I thought I had this in my library. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm loading the wrong map. I think I'm loading a map that I don't actually want to have. I don't think I even want this map existing in Unreal. I think this used to be a paid app, but Unreal paid the guy a bunch of money, or Epic paid him a bunch of money, or them a bunch of money. This is what we're looking for. I don't think these were Unreal games that used this necessarily, but it might be. I have a better feeling that he made these. This one might be official. I don't think what engine does Assassin's Creed use? Yeah, Anvil. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was right.
Hello and welcome to this video about, well, I was just checking the comment section of.
Okay, wait. Setup. You can enable sync loading. Sync loading screen has four main components: background, loading widget, tip widget, and layout. The background is a static image. You can add as many images as you want. It will be displayed randomly unless set display background manually option is enabled. Leave it empty if you just want to show a movie instead of a static image. Interesting. Just some useful text that will be shown. Loading widget. Proper loading icon example. Love it. 10 out of 10. I still love how the Windows version of this is literally just a font. Oh, neat. Okay. Part of me wants to do this. Part of me just wants to do it by myself. Because like I could do this entirely by myself. It's not, yeah, this is what I thought. It was this giant one. That nobody fucking wants. This is like the ultra super high def crazy version that doesn't run very well. Nobody wants this. This one's more accurate to the actual layout though. So like if I was to use this to drive around in, like this to replicate the exact layout, it would be more accurate than the world that I'm using at the moment. But I don't want to save all. Okay. Main menu. Ooh. Neat. Okay, that's cool. You know what? I think I might just use this just to keep things simple. Because I think this would get me up and running. And honestly, the loading screen isn't that important to the game, so building it myself would just not make a whole lot of sense. Library. Library. Berry. This is a plugin. Would it be this maybe? There we go. A proper loading screen. Okay, now we can go into edit plugins. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go to our main menu. Then we want to go here. I think there's a setup. Plugins. You can configure your plugin settings in project settings, game, async loading screen. Async loading screen has 4 main components: background, background, loading widget, tip widget, and layout. The background is a static image. You can add many images. You can add many images as you want. It will be displayed randomly unless set display background manually. Option is enabled. Leave it empty if you just want to show a movie instead of a static image. Okay. Tip widget. Just some useful text that will be shown randomly, unless set display text manually option is enabled. Yep. Loading screen. This is the most important component of the plugin. Loading widget lets players know that the game is still running and not freezing. Yes. Loading widget has 2 parts. Loading icon and loading text. The loading text is just a text shown beside the loading icon. We mostly care about the loading icon. Async loading screen supports 3 types of loading icons: throbber, circular throbber, and image sequence. We will probably use an image sequence. I do not know what it will be, but we will probably use an image sequence. Loading throbber, circular throbber, and image sequence. This is why we'd probably use an image sequence. Is that really all we need? All right. Well, one, we need to... What is this? I don't even remember what this is. We have way too much stuff here. We're not going to use like 99% of this. So I'm just getting rid of all of it. Like I haven't touched or looked at this in forever, so we're just get rid of it. There we go. What do you... Oh yeah, that's it's fine.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another invention.
All of this can be relooked up later. Documentation and tutorials. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this was it. This is the way async loading screen widgets are arranged on the screen. Version 1 supports 5 different layouts: classic, center, letterbox, sidebar, and dual sidebar. Classic, center layout, letterbox example, sidebar, dual sidebar. Okay. First, we'll create 2 empty levels named level 1 and level 2 for testing purposes. Create a BP game mode, BP player controller, and UMG blueprint open level button. There we go. In WP open level button. Yeah, okay. In BP controller, create a widget and add it to the viewport. Okay. Also enable show mouse cursor to the option. That's fine. Change default game mode to our BP game mode in BP controller. All of that. Okay. We've done that. In project/maps and mode settings. Yeah, I don't like doing it that way. Would rather have it break violently. Add 2 maps to the included project settings. Note that to see the plugin is actually working, you need to note that to see the plugin is actually working, you need to play a standalone game or quick launch. Play in due to different level management. Wait, is this done then? I feel like this is not done. I feel I feel like this is not right. Hmm. Took a really long time. Is this the loading screen? I think this is the loading screen. It automatically happened. Yeah, totally just did that. Okay. So this is the loading screen. It just inserts it by default. Fucking right. That's fucking crazy. Why is it blue? Why do I have mobile stuff? I think I know what happened here. Wait, what what's going on here? What? Why is it in mobile mode? play this level. Did I pick the wrong one? Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's like, the fuck is going on? I did not build this from. This is not supposed to be mobile friendly. There's our black screen. Then we go straight to this. There we go. Oh, this is better. Now we need a throbber. we need like a little quick custom, a quick throbber and maybe some help task, some help text or something. Yeah, but this is dope. It just fucking works out of the box. Wait, what just happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? That was weird. We need a better fling now when we actually hit these girls, because it doesn't really work anymore. Yeah, we don't really see anything anymore, so I want to fling them a bit harder. They need to go flying a bit more. So I'll have to work that out. I don't like how small the hit is. It feels too small now. But this working is fucking crazy. Okay, so what do we need? I think it's project settings. And then we need the where is the async stuff? There we go. If true, load all background images at the start of the game. This is a workaround for the issue when the background image is loaded too late with the wrong image scale. If you don't encounter this, set up loading screen. Here we go. Auto complete when loading is complete. Movies are scriptable. If true, movies can be scripted by clicking the loading screen as long as the loading is done. Interesting. Wait for manual stop. Allow early startup. If true, loading screen here cannot have any U object of any kind or use any engine features at all. These will start the movie very early as a result on platforms that support it. Allow engine tick. If true, this will call the engine tick while the game thread is stalled, waiting for loading movie to finish. This only works for post setup load screens and is potentially unsafe. I don't. Yeah, okay. Normal playback. Movie path, shuffle. So we can do movie path. Set display movie. Do loading screen. Where were the options again? What were the types? The types, gosh darn it. Okay, so we want classic. That's fine. And then we want we want some kind of video of some kind. So it's not just a black screen. Loading widget. Loading text, loading. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I do need like an image or something. One sec. You can use your own assets instead, but for this tutorial, we'll use Unreal Engine 5 wallpaper desktop from this post. I need an image. I need an image so we want to do this. So we could set up a movie. But I think I want to do images. Free to use images. One sec. I think I have an idea. Doc images. No, art. Artlist.io, right? I think this has this has things. Mm, this does not have images. Huh. Poop. Absolutely poop. Where the did I put the... You know what? I can just grab the image of... that I got from Hegel again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. One sec. I know that it's got to be around here somewhere. Or was it just this one over... I thought he sent it to me. Oh, I know, it's this one here. I think this is it. Yeah. I don't remember which one's which. I think Final 01 is the one that we wanted. Yeah, here. Then if we open up this, we go to here, and then it is, we do a background, and I think it's images. And then we add in an image. And I think fill is probably the one that we want. But only one way to find out. It didn't load. I love it. 10 out of 10. Okay, let's go back to here. Background has 4 main. The background is a static image. You can add as many as you want. Leave it as empty if you just want to show a movie instead. Okay, so we added it. But we're not seeing it. Yeah, all we're seeing is a black screen. Oh wait, you know what? I think it maybe it's going a bit too fast. No, this one's not loading it either. It will not load this PNG for me though for some reason. But I also don't know if this is working. Like I've set it in project settings, but yeah, the background's not even changing. It's not showing anything. What? Oh, dope. it did the thing. Okay, let's see if that fixes the problem. Because I have a feeling it's this. Maybe? Movie path? Copy path. Copy reference path. I think it's copy reference path, right? Uncheck autocomplete. Wait, now. Wait, now go to settings in the project settings, open startup loading screen. Oh, startup loading screen. Yeah. This is the startup loading screen. Movies are skippable. Autocomplete when loading completes. There. Yeah. Okay. So I think this would be like this. I think. Let's see if it loads. I don't think it loaded. Did it give me an error? Oh, sup? Just kept. Um, Unreal Engine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Decryption, and I hope you are well. One of the key issues I see when people are creating games in Unreal is a lack of loading screens or a really poor attempt at a loading screen.
Oh yeah, so check this out. This is kind of like where we're at right now. We're adding in some quick loading screens, quick and dirty loading screens. Because we kind of want something, right? Because this one takes forever. And I don't like that. Wait for it. Wait for it. because this map is absolutely massive. All things considering, this map is incredibly huge. Incredibly huge. There we go. This is our biggest and most complex map so far. But how goes you? Are things good? I don't know why this is stuck so hard in third gear right now. Interesting. Something weird's going on. Yeah, I don't know why we're so like going so slow right now. The only thing I can think of is that something's wrong with the controls. It's probably because something was getting bumped on this. There we go. 4. Not this map. This map requires a lot more work to get Houdini working with, because like a lot of these buildings need to be replaced with better buildings. So I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point, and I'm not at a stage where I care to replace these buildings, because like this map's good enough to kind of work with. But I've started adding in some of the buildings that I do care about by hand. So these ones here, these are all added by hand. This entire map will get replaced though. Be replaced. Effectively what I'll come in and do eventually is delete what's already in the map and replace it with a Houdini asset. How's Path of Exiles 2? I've heard that there's a bit of controversy where some people are really liking some aspects of it and other people are really not and stuff like that, so. Anyways, this is bothering me.
As you can see, I have a game here, and I have a trigger right here that takes me to a new level. It just basically reloads the same level. If I go into it, you can see the game freezes, it looks terrible, it takes a while to load. As your game gets bigger, that freeze is going to get longer and longer and longer. It's not fantastic. One of the common things you'll see is people will go into everywhere you open a level. So here, they will show a widget just before you open a level to show the loading symbol or whatever, and then it'll load the level. More often than not, the loading part won't work, so you'll see them append a delay shortly after it just to give it a few frames to be able to create itself on screen. Some tutorials even put an animated loading screen in, but as soon as the open level's called, it just freezes and then you have to wait. They're not very good. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a proper loading screen. Like you see on screen now, it has your tick text at the bottom. It is completely animated from the start of open level all the way to when the level is fully loaded, where it's literally just changing screen, and then it's got the dynamic backgrounds on the back which change every time you call loading. And as a bonus, we're also going to take a look at intro screens as well, so you can whack your awesome intro at the beginning of your game. So let's get started. in order to create a proper loading screen, the first thing you're going to need is, well, multiple levels. All I've done is I have this level trigger here that basically implements my event interact and then calls open level, but I just kind of ignored that and added a trigger, so when my character hits it, it just calls open level. All I've done is added the level to a variable, and then back in my world, I've just set it to the same level. So if I hit that trigger, it just reopens the same level. It's that simple. So once we have that, you should be able to walk into it, and then it will respawn like dead easy. So the next thing you need in order to do a proper loading screen is you need to be able to learn C++, so we can implement the logic into C++ to make the loading screen render on a different thread. Because if we render it on the game thread, it will just freeze when the game's changing levels. So we're going to go back 2 years and learn C++. No, I'm joking. We're not going to go and do that. It's a free plugin on the Epic Marketplace called Async Loading Screen. It's completely free, and it does all the heavy lifting.
We're totally using this.
Your C++ for you to give you completely animated loading screens. Now, you're not going to get an interactive loading screen like you would with something like Skyrim, where you can rotate the models or something like that. This isn't going to give you that. This is going to give you your bog standard. Here's some text. Here's a spinning loading screen and a background image. You can add a move it instead of the background image if you want, so you can have like a small transition to the left kind of thing, or some smoke fading in, fires, whatever. But you're not going to get an interactive loading screen. That's the key difference here. If you want the interactive loading screen, you're going to need to find another plugin or look into the C++ side. But for this sake, we need to download this plugin. I've tested it on Windows and Linux, no problems at all. Like, the plugin claims it works on everything, so yes. So sign up, download that, and then add it to your project. Once you've done that, if you go to edit and plugins just to make sure it's added in, you can see I have async loading screen enabled here. Now, the documentation for this is very, very good. You can just read it all down. I didn't spot any issues with it, and they show you all the different types of loading screens. I believe they even give you a couple of examples in this tutorial, but we're going to run through how I made my custom one. So in order to actually use this loading screen, let's start with the opening movies to when your game loads. So the opening movies are the ones you see on screen now, where it says the Unreal Engine. If you want that, I think you need to get a license for it, but it's fine. And then your company logos, any other logos you've used as well. So what you need to do is, if I come into it says the Unreal Engine. If you want that, I think you need to get a license for it, but it's fine. And then your company logos, any other logos you've used as well. So what you need to do is, if I come into my content folder here, you can see I have a movies directory here. You need to create this with a capital M, just like so. So movies. This is inside the content folder. Now it looks like I've got nothing here, but I do actually have files in here, which is these two here. I have the freely available Unreal fade-in logo, and then I have my custom intro here for my channel. So you just need to put these two in here. MP4s are preferred. I don't know if it works with anything else, but the documentation highly suggests MP4s. And just make sure it's not got any dodgy characters in it, otherwise it won't work. Don't worry about Unreal not importing it.
I don't know. I guess I'm easy to please as someone who enjoys Diablo 2 and Souls-like games. I'm loving it. Well, I heard that there's controversy, but the controversy may or may not be around the people that the game is developed for. So like Diablo 4, I think it was Diablo 4, right? That's the most recent one. This is the most recent one, right? Yeah, okay, so Diablo 4 is a great example of what I mean. I strongly dislike the map in Diablo 4, and I dislike the gameplay in Diablo 4. And I disliked it from day one. I found that the map was horrible. I thought the map was absolute dog shit. The overworld map is dog shit in Diablo 4. I think it's horribly developed. It reeks of procedural generation. It looks like they generated a map and then tried to edit it. And while I'm all for that type of stuff, it's just I don't think that they put as much time into it as I would have expected. Or it doesn't feel that way to me, at least. And it's weird. It feels so weirdly like when you're running around and you don't have a mount, and I never got the mount, right? So I don't know what it feels like with the mount, but when you're running around on foot, it doesn't feel good. Things are weirdly spaced. The world is weirdly large and in certain areas where it feels like it should be more cramped and stuff like that. And I just absolutely hated it. Yeah, the overworld just felt way too procedural. And for like a Diablo game with that style of map where it's a constant like that, it doesn't feel good to have it be procedurally generated and then locked in. I think it would have been much better if it wasn't. And I'm not even knocking procedural generation. I think they could have just done a better job at it. And then I didn't like the scaling where things like level with you kind of thing. I thought that actually felt like shit because you never get those power spikes that you got in like Diablo 2 that I really enjoyed, and Diablo 3 even. So I think that also like discouraged me from playing it. I was like expecting to get much stronger than the enemies that I was fighting, and that just never came. So I got annoyed. So I never enjoyed it. And I complained when it first came out. Like in the first first week or two of it coming out, and people fought me on it, and I was just like, it's fine. I don't think that they should develop it around what I care about, because Diablo is not, I'm not the target audience of Diablo, and it would be a bad move to make a game targeted at me, make a Diablo game targeted at me when I am not the target audience. Make the game targeted at the people who love Diablo and want to play a Diablo game, and you'll make a much better game that the vast majority of people are going to enjoy more. Right? And because when it first came out, people were really enjoying it. So I was just like, all right, well, obviously they've targeted their market properly, and the people who enjoy Diablo are enjoying it, and that's all that matters. Right? And people were like hating, like I got into fights with people over this because I was just like, I don't care if you're enjoying it. I didn't enjoy it. Right? And just because I didn't enjoy it doesn't mean it's a bad game. I just think that they did a shit job at some things. And if you enjoyed them, then you're welcome to your opinion, right? Like let them target you. Obviously, you were the target audience. Oh, I didn't pay for it. I have like the super collector's edition, like whatever the ultimate edition was on release day, and I played it for all of like a couple of hours, and I haven't touched it since. And I did not pay for that game. It was given to me. my one of my buddies worked at Activision at the time. So he got 2 free copies. Or he got a couple free copies, and he gave it to me. So like I had the collector's edition, like the most expensive version that you could get, and it was only because my buddy gave it to me, and that's just the version that they gave him at work to give to a friend. So I got it that way. It was dope. He offered me the same thing with World of Warcraft, and I was just like, I can't take it from you, dude. You only get so many of those a year, and I'm not going to play that game because none of the guys that I normally play games with are playing, so I'm just not interested. Yeah. Good times. Well, yeah. But yeah, like I think if you're enjoying Path of Exiles, it was definitely made for you then. Oh, who the fuck knows? It's
And
REM.
now, in order to start using the plugin, let's go to Edit and Project Settings. And now, normally, if you've got an intro movie, you'll have added it into the movies here. The async loading screen plugin disables this functionality and takes over it. So if you have it in here, it's not going to work anymore. So in order to add the startup movies now, if you go into your async loading screen under Game, you can see we now have a lot of settings here, which is how we control which loading screens we want. So if I come into my startup loading screen here, so this is the one I customize when I'm wanting to change the startup sequence. Now, you can have a loading screen if you want. You don't need to have intro movies, but equally, you can as well. Going down all the settings, I'm not going to read out every single one of them because some of them you don't really need to know anyway. But in order to recreate the loading screen I have, I'm going to come in and untick autocomplete when loading complete. Because what this is going to do is when your game map is loaded, it will autocomplete this and skip them all. Since I'm using this as an intro movie, I don't want that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the movies are skippable, because if you come into a game, you've already played it multiple times, you don't want to sit watching the movies again, you want to be able to click through them. And this will allow you to just tap the mouse button to skip it. Really, really nice. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come down to the movie paths here, and I'm going to add an iteration to it. Now you can see it's just wanting some text. I don't know why they've not let you select it. Maybe it's because it doesn't import into Unreal properly. But all you need to do is put the exact name of your movie in. So you see if I come to my content browser, and I'll just open this up in my file manager. So all they're looking for is you to put the exact name of this without the extension. So if I copy this and paste it in here, there is my movie path. If you put .mp4, it's not going to work because it'll append .mp4 later. So you just need the exact path. You don't need to put /content/movies. If you've got in a subfolder, say intros, you can do that, but you just need the movie name like so. And I'm going to
Oh. Okay, one sec. Wait.
add both of my movie names and shuffle things in like so. You put / So if I copy this and paste it in here, there is my movie path. If you put .mp4, it's not going to work because it'll append .mp4 later. So you just need the exact path. You don't need to put /content/movies. If you've got in a subfolder, say intros, you can do that, but you just need the movie name like so. And
Oh, okay. I did this wrong, and that's why. I think it needs to not be a U asset. Yeah. Okay, so we go to the project folder here, and we do new folder intros. And then we go to our downloads, and we copy that there. There we go. Copy. No. And then we go into here and we go like this. We go intros. Oops. There, and now I think that should work. Let's see if it works. It should work. That didn't work at all. What's this? Yeah, it should have been that. What the fuck? Did I spell intros wrong? Yeah, we we don't know when he will be back, but he will be back at some point. Okay. Save, and then we hit play. Maybe it should have been save all. I don't think I need to save all, but it's very obviously not going to play this. Oh wait, maybe it's taking too long to load. Why is this not working?
Both of my movie names in like so. Now you have the option to shuffle this if you want them to be randomly organised and then play. But as it stands, the movie pass will play every single one, and then shuffle will just randomise them. Which I don't want them randomised. I'm going to put them in the order that I want them, so that's completely fine. And then if you want anything else, I think like maybe you want a spinner on your intro movies or a custom background, you can add all of that. But for me, that's completely fine. I don't need any of that. Now you'll notice that when you start the game, this isn't going to work, and this is a key thing about the loading screen. Most of it doesn't work in the editor when you're playing it. You've got two options. You can come up to the top bar and click the three dots and click standalone game, and that will open up a new window, build Unreal. It'll act like it's compiled the game for you. Now this does work, and that will show you the intro moves and everything. Although in my current game with my current setup, you take a hit at the start, but then it's already cooked and it works really fast. So I'm just going to come up and package the project, and I'll click open here, and then it's good practice to package the project often anyway because you shouldn't be doing that at the end. And then after a while, it will package, and then now as you can see on screen.
Okay, let's actually do a build and see if it fixes the problem. How have you been, just kept? Oh yeah, so I was I was wanting to get a camera, and it looks like it's going to be now out of my price range now. Just blows, but it is what it is, I suppose. I was really hoping that I could get it for like under $100, and it's been bid up to $200 now, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. Let's see if this works. It might work. It might not. Who the fuck knows? I think this weekend I might go get a haircut.
screen. There is my intro screen, nice and up, and I can also click through them to skip through them, and it takes me to my main menu. Awesome. So that's the first part of the loading screen. We now have an intro screen. Awesome. So the next thing we're going to look at is adding the background image of the loading screen. So the moment we walk up, it freezes. It's not fantastic. So I'm going to close down the startup loading screen, and I'm going to come into the default loading screen. So the plugin comes with 4 or 5 layouts you can pick from. You can customize them as much as you want. The first one is, which you'll see mostly, is classic, which is what most people do. The next is center, where your spinner is in the middle, then letterbox, where it's at the top and bottom, and then sidebar, and then dual sidebar. You can customize these any way you want. Now, on my current version, I don't know why, but the classic layout just seems broken. It doesn't work great at all. Glitches out. It doesn't show the icons half the time. I have got the latest version from their GitHub, so chances are it's probably a bug. So you'll have to try out all of them. If you do experience any major issues, just try switching your layouts and see if it helps. But what I'm going to go for is the classic layout, but I'm going to use the center layout and then just move this throbber down to the bottom and do what I need, and just recreating it to get around the bug. So I'm going to come and set my minimum loading screen display time to 10. And what this does is basically overwrite when the game loads. So this is going to say, load the game, and if you've not hit 10 seconds yet, wait 10 seconds, just so they actually have a loading screen. Because if your game's quite small, when you change levels and you're trying to debug it, you're never going to see it. It's going to be on and off so quickly. So 10 seconds or 20, anything you want, just so you've got hard code minimum time your screen will show for. Next, I don't want it to autocomplete when loading commences, because otherwise that's going to overwrite my display time at the top. But typically you'll probably want this clicked, so as soon as the game's loaded, bang, it'll jump straight in. I don't want the loading screen to be skippable, because that doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to untick it. And next you can see we're going to ignore the movie paths, and we're going to actually just tick shuffle, because I want it to shuffle between the loading elements I give it. And then we need to make sure show widget overlay is ticked. If this isn't ticked,
If you
it needs to load the
were...
screen data below where we're about to put it. But you'll notice on the startup screen, this is
Damn ads. Fucking hate ads. I don't know if you were talking to me, but there were ads just now. Only game dev I've dabbled in is RenPy. Pretty limited, but it's taking care of a lot that you expect from a visual novel. Yeah, I imagine it would.
is actually unticked because we're not using anything. So down here you have your options of loading complete text, and this is what shows up saying loading is complete. I'm not going to use this, so I don't need it, but feel free to play around with it. So I'm going to come straight into the background here. So inside this background section, these are going to be the images you actually want to show.
Okay. So did I not use default loading screen? Is that the problem? Oh, that's why. This is the startup loading screen. I want this. This is what we want here. God damn, this project loads so slowly right now for some reason. Now let's do a black background. Sorry, I didn't mean to smack my microphone there. Loading widget. Yeah, okay, let's save, and then we're gonna see if this worked. I've used it a little bit. Yes! It kind of worked. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This image is too big, so I need to bring it down, I think. I think that's the problem with why it's the way it is. Yeah, this takes too long because it needs to oh, but the text didn't work. Yeah, my text isn't there and the colors didn't change. This is supposed to be a dark gray. Default loading screen, yeah. Border background. Oh. It's timid. It should be this, though. Like, the image worked, but the text absolute tip widget does not want to. Oh, here we go. I'm loading. Help me. There. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Sorry. The image is way too big. And I imagine there's a throbber down here. So that's definitely a thing. Background. What if I go like this and make this black? Oh, thank you. There we go. The image is entirely too large, though. It's so big. It is so big. It's so big. So this here, we want this to be this color, okay? This here can be, let's make this the pink. Yeah. Okay. Center. I'm loading, help me. 10 out of 10, love it. The background color's fine. We're going to resize this. As soon as it lets me. UI. Oh, not that, not that. No, 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 that's bad. No, let me go back. Damn it. Oh God, I hope that's not gonna stay like that. Actually, I have a solution. I have the solution. Re-import. There we go. I think if we go like this and then reopen it, yeah, it's still odd, but whatever. I want to resize this. How do I resize this? We'll do a simple average. Beautiful. Okay, then if we go to here, scale to fit, scale to fill. I think that makes the most sense. It's completely broken. Oh, it still takes forever. And it looks like shit. It looks like complete dog shit. I think there's a way to load these into. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix this. But yeah, it's still not quite right. Anyways, I am going to work that out, but in the meantime, we're gonna go see if anybody hear if any of our friends are live real quick, because I'm going to call it a night. You know what? I don't really want to raid anybody. Anyways, I'm going to call it a night. I will catch you all tomorrow, where we will finish working out the issues with our save, our load. Anyways, thank you and ta-ta for now.